Hey everybody, it's Joe Delara, and I've got two of my favorite plays for this Thursday NBA slate heading into the All-Star weekend. The first play that I'm looking at is Mike Conley over 6.5 assists. Conley is coming over in the trade with the Utah Jazz, and I love him in this spot with the Timberwolves. Part of it is that him and Gobert have chemistry from their time back in Utah, and I expect that to translate. And it really has. On the season, Conley's averaging 7.6 assists. He averaged 7.7 last year as well. And in the 2 games since he's been traded, he's passed to Rudy Gobert on 14% of his passes. And this falls in line almost directly with their stats in Utah. And this was a spot and pairing that Gobert excelled in and was able to rack up assists for Mike Conley. Conley's replacing D'Angelo Russell in this Timberwolves offense, and I think that's important, and it's somebody that they needed at this stage of their season. D'Angelo Russell, he could facilitate, but he also wanted to get his shot. Mike Conley is not really the same in that way, and he's more of a true facilitator for this Timberwolves team. He's exceeded the 6.5 assist line in 30 of 45 games this season, and I like him to keep up this good synergy against the Wizards, a team that he's gone over this line in 2 of his last 3 matchups. I expect Mike Conley to really facilitate and run this offense for the Minnesota Timberwolves and take some of that stress off of Anthony Edwards, and I like him to go over 6.5 assists today. The second play that I have, I want you to wait before you play this to hear some injury news, but I like the Clippers on the money line against the Phoenix Suns. We know right now that Norman Powell will not be playing. However, part of why I like this spot is that I think the Clippers are a little bit mispriced as an underdog here because of their ability and their versatility defensively and what they can throw at you on the offensive end. They have a million wings. They can switch everything. They can force a lot of different defensive looks. And that's something that I think is going to be important against the Suns team, who's lacking a little bit in the depth department after the trade of Mikal Bridges to the Brooklyn Nets for Kevin Durant. Obviously, Kevin Durant's a great talent, but it does take away a little bit from what Phoenix can do defensively and offensively at this point in time without Kevin Durant being in the lineup. The Clippers have said that they're going to manage the minutes of both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George heading into the break. However, they've both continued to play over 30 minutes a game. So we're not seeing them with those ceiling games with 38, 30, or 37 minutes. We're still seeing Paul George around 31, Kawhi Leonard at about 33. So as long as they're on the floor, I think that they are the better team in this situation, especially for what they can throw at you on the offensive end. And really, I think they can put a lot of pressure on Phoenix, a team that doesn't really have the same ability to throw those defensive switches at you as they did prior to the trade deadline. So I'd wait closer to tip to make sure that at least one of Paul George or Kawhi Leonard is playing, and I'd take the Clippers on the money line, and you're going to get that at plus money. So to recap, my 2 favorite plays for today are Mike Conley over 6.5 assists and the Clippers money line against the Phoenix Suns. Best of luck on your wagers today and enjoy the rest of your Thursdays.